All right, so I love nothing more than to go shopping at my local library. And yesterday, when I got notification that a book I had requested came in, I said, you know what? I've got a few more days of work and then I'm off for the holidays. I will be off through the new year. It's going to be amazing. I'll have so much time and I can read books, and I would love to have a nice new stack of library books just to choose from, just a little selection to maybe pick from. And of course, I'm not going to read all of these, but wouldn't that be fun if I could? Still nice to have a lovely selection from the library to pick from. But the reason I went today is because I requested they purchase the second book in my friend Aurora Lillard's series, and they purchased it for me. So I wanted to go get it and give it a read. If you haven't watched my video, Aurora is a in real life friend of mine that I met recently, and she is an indie author, and we are trying to get her some support, get more eyes on her books so that she can be successful. I would be so happy if you would just check out her book on Amazon, see if it's up your alley, and if it is, see if your library can get it, or buy it yourself if you feel like it was something you'd like to buy. But I can request that my library buys books, and sometimes they're able to, even from indie publishers, indie authors. And so I wanted to support her this way. And also I'm looking forward to reading the book. I have the ebook already, but I love to read the physical book. It's going to be hard to put all these books down because this is a big old haul and it's sitting on my, on my lap. So the next one is actually one I saw on another booktubers. I think it was Becca and the Books who had the Ex-Girlfriend Murder Club. It might have been Peace Love Books, but I just saw this on another booktube channel, and this looks so funny, the Ex-Girlfriend Murder Club. So I'd added it to my wish list, and they had this on display just on the end of the shelf, and I spotted it and I said, well, I might as well grab it because this looked really fun and I'm looking forward to reading that. Here is the next one, which was on the new bookshelf. It's called Letters from the Dead, and it was hard to tell what it's about, but I saw bookshelves. And it says, a dynastic heiress in exile must fear intrigues from both enemies and friends, but to seize her destiny, she needs power. And there was a mention of a priceless text hidden 100 years before. And anytime there's sort of like, it gives the implication that there's a manuscript that's uncovered. It's like a library or archival mystery. That always appeals to me. So I was getting the idea that it was something like that she finds some written book or manuscript that sheds light on like her family's past, which I'm really interested in to see what that's like. It's classified as fiction, so it's kind of not out of my comfort zone, but it's something I look for and don't find very often, or sort of hidden pasts, that kind of thing. It sounds really interesting. So I might bump this up to the top of my list. The first one I grabbed when I saw it on their brand new shelves is Susanna Kearsley's The King's Messenger, which I did not realize was already out because I'm a terrible fan. Susanna Kearsley is one of my favorite authors. I knew this was coming out at some point, but I wasn't sure if it was coming out in the U.S., that it had come out in the U.S. I didn't realize that. So another great thing about going to the library is, honestly, it can be hard to keep track of all the new books that are coming out if I don't make some kind of alert to do that. And I'm probably not going to do that, even for my beloved favorite authors like Susanna. So going to the library, sometimes I just spot something that I've been meaning to keep my eye out for, and they had it. I'm so excited. One of my favorite books of all time is The Winter Sea by her, and it's set in the northeast of Scotland. it's probably one of the big reasons I love Scotland so much. It's actually that book. I do love Outlander as well. I say that a lot. I do love Outlander, but it's Susanna Kearsley's The Winter Sea that was really, really got me into Scotland. And so when she comes out with a new book, I don't even have to know what it's about. And I don't even know, this one is about James the 1st and 6th of England and Scotland. So it does look like this one is set in Scotland. She is Canadian, so sometimes her books are set in Canada, which is also great too. But when it's set in Scotland, I'm even more excited. So I'm so thrilled that I found this. That one, actually, I'm probably going to read before anything else. And then the next two, I'm going to hold up this one and then her other one, because this is the Flavia Albia series by Lindsay Davis. Flavia Albia is a woman who lives in Rome. It's like 77 AD, something like that. I think it might be in 89 AD at this point in the story. She lives in ancient Rome. And this is a fantastic series. I love Flavia Albia. She is an amazing character. But I'm actually behind a couple of books don't think I've read. This is the older one. The other one's this year's release. And this one I never got around to reading. So when I saw both of them, I was like, I need to get to these because I love this series. And I can't believe I've fallen behind on it. She's such a great character. I love the stories. I love the humor in these. My phone storage just filled up, so I delete some clips and then come back in. So, Flavia Albia, fantastic character in a book. And I love the humor in the series. I love the stories. I love the Lindsay Davis's writing. If you love historical mysteries, and like kind of a humorous take on it and great characters, then and you haven't checked this out, definitely do. And I picked up some really big, heavy hardcover books. That's kind of unusual for me. I was looking out for some cozy mysteries and just ended up with these big old books. But the final one is this Dana Stabenow, which I don't think I've read before, and hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Theft of an Idol. And this is a Cleopatra historical mystery series with Cleopatra sending out someone to solve a mystery of a woman who's disappeared. Since I'm already reading a Egyptian cozy mystery, I thought this looked interesting too and might just add it to my stack and see how I feel if I'm looking for more Egyptian mysteries, if I want to check it out. Worth a try. And I know I recognize this author's name and have never read them, so might be a new author that I enjoy just to try out. So, all right, we made it through that haul and my full storage. So now I got to go home and probably clear out even more so I don't have this problem again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my break. Very, very much. Very looking forward to my break. And I'm going to read so much. I'm so excited about that. And I'm so excited that my library has such great stuff and can buy books that I've requested they purchase so that I have plenty to read when I have the time. So are you all getting to have a break? I hope you are. If you have to work extra because of the holidays, I hope it's an easy time for you and things go well. But all of us, whether we're working or not, I hope you are able to get some time in to read and relax and rest. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye.